Hey guys, this is the Revolving Battle Fox here, and I am back with another video in my series titled Cosplay. How I choose what anime conventions I want to go to. Or it's titled something like that. I can never really remember. But, yeah, so far we have covered, let's see if I can find it here. We've covered location, price, genre, community, hotels, VIP passes, popularity, programming, history, YouTube videos, days, weather, and then other conventions, other anime conventions. And when I say anime, I mean that to be all encompassing. I include comic cons, pop culture conventions, steampunk, gaming conventions. I include it all in one when I say anime, so just keep that in mind. But I think I'm gonna end the series with two more. Well, this video and then one more, and then after that a big video, just a general video for anyone who's considering going to anime conventions and what they should consider when they want to choose which one to go to. So I'll make an all-encompassing video for that. But as far as this video, we're going to talk about, let's see, I can't remember, diversity, yeah, diversity. Okay, diversity, and then the next and probably most likely the last video will be other people who's coming with you. But in this video, let's talk about diversity. And just a heads up, this might not necessarily apply to you, but diversity for me as someone who is a person of color, is also plus size. This is something that I tend to think about a lot. And I definitely like cons where I can see people who look like me, in a sense. You know, like I said, this video might not necessarily relate to you in particular, but hey, just bear with me if you wish. Or, you know, it might be people out there who look like me watching this video. And you probably could relate to it. That's the type of person I'm speaking to. So, I have been to conventions. I've been to conventions where I haven't seen a lot of people that look like me in particular, if you catch my drift. And I have been to cons where I've seen people that look like me, and I think it's awesome. Now, I'm not saying that people who don't look like me who show up to the cons, there are always a few that show up, but you might see one or two throughout the whole convention. And for me, let's be real. I've had this experience at Anime Expo. Again, I'm not saying this is everybody's experience, but this is at least my experience. Anime Expo, and as much as I love the con, I think Anime Expo is one of those cons in North America where people go and they try to become con famous or cos famous. That's the term I heard when I think about Katsucon. That's what a lot of people tell me about Katsucon. I haven't been to Katsucon yet. I like to go, Lord willing, one day. But yeah, I feel like with Anime Expo, there's such a high, strict, well, not strict, but standard, or let me put it this way. You get more attention if you look a certain way. The closer you look to what your character looks like in the game or on paper, you know, I feel like that's where a lot of your attention will go. And that was definitely shown at Anime Expo 2017 to 2018. Was there a bit of diversity here and there, some panels here or there that had people that look like me? Absolutely. And I made sure to go to them. But while I loved Anime Expo, I went to MomoCon, and you see, I saw a lot more people that looked like me, that had my skin tone. They got my height, they got my weight. You know, they're plus size, and a lot of that's very inspiring. I know when I go to conventions, I look for people to take my picture because of these things, obviously, and of course because my cosplays, I kind of tailor them to myself. They don't necessarily look like the standard textbook, but hey, I cosplay to have fun, and it is what it is. So I went to Anime Weekend Atlanta, and I was dressed up as Joker from Persona 5. And I did have the white in my hair. only because I was also going as Akihiko from Persona 3. So I had the Joker outfit on, and then I think my mask was like at the top of my head, I think. And then I had a pair of black gloves, like leather gloves, because I had to dress up as Joker because I went to the ball, which was kind of a crappy experience for me personally. But I was leaving the ball, and then this one guy, he stops me. He's like, "Can I take a picture?" Similar skin tone and all that. And I'm kind of looking. I feel bad because I was ignoring him at first, because I didn't think he was talking to me. And then he stops. He looks at me. I'm like, "Oh my gosh, you want my picture?" Like, "Hey, sure." Like, yeah. But anyways, because I just don't really expect it that much. Now, Anime Week in Atlanta, there's a lot of diversity there, and you know what I find? You typically have a lot of diversity in Atlanta, because you got a lot of people from different backgrounds living there. You definitely see a lot of black people. You see quite a bit of white people. So yeah, I like the diversity. Is there? Was it as strong as MomoCon? Probably. Well, I think the representation was a lot better at MomoCon. But I'm kind of veering off track. It's been over 6 minutes, but you kind of see what I'm saying. If diversity is something that's big for you, I would try to look into that. When you look at a certain convention, you could maybe get a feel if you go on some Facebook groups or look up YouTube videos. But it's for me personally, in my journey with conventions, it's kind of hard to tell until you get there. Now, of course, you could look at the demographics in the state, and that could help you, I guess. But it's just kind of one of those things, and you may not be looking for it. Hey, that's just one less thing you got to worry about. But yeah, this one's gonna be. I think this one comes with experience. But there is actually a con I like to go to called Blurred Con. It takes place, I think, in the summer up in Virginia, I believe. Yeah, I'd definitely like to go there, and they're welcoming of all people. But yeah, so I really don't know how else to expound on this. But if diversity is something you're looking for, I would definitely put that into play. Especially if you do want more attention for your cosplays. Some people cosplay to get attention. And hey, it is what it is. Look at those type of cons that have people that look like me, that have my shape, that may not necessarily wear the character's wig. They might use the hair that they're used to. They might use natural hair and just dye it red or whatever the character is. I know for me, I like to do a black female Kirishima. I saw one online, and this woman was absolutely beautiful. She was not plus size, but I fell in love right there, because I was just like, this is what I'm looking for. This is the type of representation that I'm looking for, because she didn't have the spiky wig and stuff. I don't really like to do wigs, but she had like red braids just going down, and she nailed the part. If I saw her at a convention, there's no doubt I would ask for her picture, because her outfit was awesome. So, yeah, I like to do a Kirishima. I obviously don't have the body like him, but I want to try to rock it one day. But like I said, this is getting off topic. But personally, one of the things I choose, or what I look for when I go to conventions, is diversity. And I think diversity was part of the reason why I enjoyed MomoCon over Anime Expo a lot more, and I mean a lot more. It wasn't the biggest reason, but it held its weight. It held its own. And I definitely feel more comfortable at MomoCon than I do Anime Expo. Now, Anime Expo is still my baby, and I still want to go there, but MomoCon is definitely my con, if you catch my drift. And while we're talking about diversity, you should check out the Chocolate Covered Girls Cosplay. I think they have like a Facebook page of them, and I actually met them at Anime Expo, and that's what got me on this journey of, hey, wanting more diversity in the cons I go to. So definitely a big shout out to them, and there's definitely a pocket for embracing diversity if that's what you want at cons. You just gotta know where to look. But yeah, is this an overall factor for my decisions on how I choose which conventions that I want to go to, honestly, no, it's not. It definitely does help, but if there's not as much diversity, hey, it is what it is. I can still have fun at like a convention, you know. I'd like to go to SakuraCon one day, and again, don't kill me for this, but or you know, don't judge me too harshly for this, but I'm assuming, you know what they say about assuming now, but it's from my perception, it seems like there's a lot more Caucasian people in Seattle, Washington, because that's where SakuraCon takes place. So if I spend my time and resources in going there, and I don't see a lot of people that are plus size like me or look like me in terms of skin tone, you know, it'll suck. But it's not going to be a deal breaker. It's not necessarily going to ruin my trip, you know, unless people want to go out their way to be a jerk to me because of that. But I think you'll find jerks in just about any cosplay convention, anime convention, or wherever it is. So yeah, I still will love. Excuse me, still getting over a cold, but I still would love to go to SakuraCon. I would love to go back to Anime Expo. I like to go to Katsucon. I don't know how the diversity is up in Baltimore. It seems fairly diverse, but like I said, I don't have like a map in front of me of all the demographics, the geographic demographics and stuff. I guess then it would be good to look that up ahead of time if you desire, but yeah, this video's gone on longer than I wanted. But yeah, diversity is one of the things I look for. And hey, if that's something that's important to you or something you're interested in learning about when it comes to a certain convention, go for it. Learn what you can about it. Ask other people who've been. And if all else fails, try it out for yourself. Who knows? It may surprise you in a good way. It might surprise you in a not so good way, but it could surprise you in a good way. You could still have fun regardless. Most likely, I think. So, yeah. With that being said, I'm going to go ahead and end this video. And I think I'm going to go ahead and start on my last video of the series before my overall general decision-making process for anime conventions. So I'm going to talk about the other people who go with you in the next video. And, yeah. Till then, if you happen to like this video, or you're a fan of video games, or drink tests, taste tests, toys, reviews, stuff like that, then feel free to check out the rest of my channel. And if you happen to like what you see, then please leave a like, comment, share, subscribe. Do what you gotta do, and I'll see you all in the next video. Alright guys, talk to you later. Bye.